I think the shift that is happening is broadly due to the fact that people generally overestimate the impact of technology on the short term
Mhm.
and underestimate what the technology can do on the long term. If you look at all the reports from foundation model labs, OpenAI, Anthropic, and others, there's a lot of task level reports. Like AI is good at task A, task B, task C is getting automated. And actually, going from a task to some human's job changing with a job usually being made of hundreds of tasks is not that simple.
Mhm.
It can take decades. And almost every prediction that I've seen since the launch of ChatGPT of XYZ job is going away has not happened.
Mhm.
The famous one is the radiologists will go away and the drivers will go away. And then you see this meme of radiologists driving to work in their in their car.
You mentioned drivers. Do you have an estimate, for example? Because if you go in San Francisco, it's almost Waymos are almost everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't really see older taxis. So we see the replacement happening. But how soon do you think it's going to happen for drivers, for example?
Yeah. Well, you look like, the rise of, Waymo, Cruise, all these companies in the self-driving space, really started in 2014, 2015. So we're already 11 years
Yeah.
into them having hired tons of engineers to build that problem. So even autonomous driving has been a decade of full-on research with people working so hard. So, why wouldn't it be the same for the rest? I think like maybe in the next decade, we're going to start, seeing less voice actors, less translators. Maybe customer support is going to completely change. I agree fully with that. I just think people thought it will happen within 6 months.
Yeah.
And it hasn't.
Yeah. So we're safe for now, at least for the next 5 years.
Generally, I think safe in a career comes down to learning velocity. It turns down to, can you reinvent yourself?
Yeah.
The WEF has this metric called the half-life of skill that is going down, meaning on average, a skill is not useful that long. It's 2 years in tech or AI. And so you have to refresh yourself. And that's what makes you safe, ultimately.